If you've ever tried to cook bacon wrapped potato wedges, it may be a little difficult getting them thoroughly cooked inside without burning the bacon. But today I'll be showing you a way where you'll get thoroughly cooked potato wedges with nicely rendered crispy bacon every time. Plus, we'll give you a few tips and tricks to make them look deliciously presentable here on Al Lunacy Queuing. Welcome back, my good people. I'm hoping that we have just a few more weeks of this hot weather so that we can all go outside and cook more often in our grills. Today we'll be using our Sensu composite steel knife to cut these potatoes. It's the Al Lunacy Queuing edition. It's made of 3 layers of steel with a polished edge. I'll have more info on these in the video description below. Now I have to tell you, I'm a sucker for potatoes. Whether it be potatoes and eggs for breakfast, potato salad for a barbecue side, or these potato wedges for a great game day appetizer. So we are going to start cutting these russet potatoes into quarters long ways. Then we're going to cut these quarters into 1/8 wedges. That will give you 8 wedges per potato, making this a very budget-friendly appetizer that everyone's sure to love. Now I only ended up cutting 2 potatoes for this cook, so we'll be cooking a total of 16 potato wedges. Now this next step is the most important. This ensures that the potatoes will be thoroughly cooked. So in a pan, we'll get some water hot on a medium heat setting and place our wedges in the hot water. Move them around in place to make sure that they all are submerged under the water. We'll come back to check them in 10 minutes. Okay, 10 minutes on a medium heat. I think it's still gonna need more. They're still hard. We're gonna want them to be semi-soft before we take them off. So let's give it 5 to 10 more. Okay guys, so we're looking at the potatoes, and what I'm seeing here is, you see how the fork went in? It's not totally soft, but it's getting soft. This is a thicker one. You'll see, you can probe the potato, but it doesn't go all the way through. That's the way you want it. Go ahead and turn off your heat, and we're going to let them cool off. We'll drain out the water and take them out. Now once you have these on a plate, continue to allow them to cool off. A good idea is to separate them so they all sit individually in place. Now you can put them in the fridge to speed up the cool down process. Okay guys, so these already cooled off. Let's go ahead. I did put them in the refrigerator just to expedite the process. And let's go ahead and get some bacon. Now, when you bacon wrap these potatoes, it's best using the cheap, thinly sliced bacon because it renders and crisps up much better than the thick, sliced, expensive bacon. Now, start wrapping the potato on one end and make your way wrapping to the other end. If there's still bacon left over, you can overlap and start wrapping towards the opposite end. Now these were medium-sized potatoes, so I did single wrap most of these, but they were a few that I did overlap. Once you have a few of them wrapped, go ahead and add a sweet rub to your bacon. I'm using our very own vodka rub on these. Link for it in the video description. With the rub that's left on the cutting board, I go ahead and cover the bottom side of each wedge. Let me go ahead and get these all done, and I'll bring you guys back in. Okay guys, they're all ready. We're going to go ahead and put them on the smoker and see what comes out. Okay, guys, they're all set up. We're going to go ahead and close the lid here and see what happens. Okay, guys, so we do have it going on with some other pieces of meat. Of course, that's going to be the sides, and that's going to be the main course, some steaks and some chicken. But the bacon seems to be getting color. So there you see those. Their bacon's just about crisping up, and you start seeing the edges that are getting a little bit brown. These are cooking a little bit slower, but they're getting a great color. My family's real hungry, so we're going to try these as appetizers and with the rest of the stuff. Then I'll plate this up and take a thumbnail, this and that. So we'll have 8 to savor over the thumbnail. Now the wedges on the bottom cook quicker because they were closer to the heat source. These wedges just had the seasoning but were still pretty tasty. But the ones left on the smoker are going to get an additional layer of flavor. You can get pretty creative towards the end, but let me tell you what we're going to do. Put them on a pizza pan, tack them up with some barbecue sauce, and then we'll put them in the pizza oven so it can caramelize. Then we'll finish it up with the final touches. They're tacked up with barbecue sauce. Now we're going to go ahead and put them in the oven just so that the barbecue sauce can caramelize. Guys, the pizza oven has the potatoes, and look at that, man. How does that look? Beautiful, doesn't it? The pizza pan allowed the potato skins to get extra crispy on the bottom, and the barbecue sauce gave it a great color. That's it, guys. The barbecue sauce already caramelized. So what we did is went ahead and sprinkled some parsley on top with some sour cream right in the middle so we can dip in. Guys, I'm gonna tell you, NFL season is just upon us. So let's do it. I'm gonna get this one, put this in there. Look how tender the potato is. It kind of broke apart right there, but the bacon's holding it together. Look at this, guys. Come on. Who are you kidding? You guys got to do this. So here we go. Terrific. Guys and gals, this recipe can be done in your kitchen oven. If you don't have a smoker, the smoker just adds an additional flavor. Appreciate you hanging with me once again. Please consider supporting the channel by subscribing. Don't forget to comment if you have any questions, and a like is appreciated as well. Till next time, my good people, take care of yourself and each other. See you very soon.